Why you started to write a vegan cooking book together?
Well, what happened was I wrote an initial book, Finding Ultra, which was my personal story of defying middle age and becoming an athlete on a plant-based diet. That was my story, and it left people inspired, but wondering, okay, but what do I eat? So the Plant Power Way is our book, which we wrote together, which answers that question. It's 120 plus plant-based recipes, and it's also our family story, which picks up where Finding Ultra leaves off.
Yes, and so I wanted to, as Rich's wife, find a way to feed him and fuel him as he was attempting these crazy endurance races. He does a double Ironman distant race that circumvents the entire island of Hawaii, the Big Island. So it's quite a strenuous training, and as his wife and somebody who loves him, I wanted to support him in fueling his body so that he could achieve the best results.
So the methods to fight against midlife crisis were to try to run the strongman triathlon, right?
Well, I think it's for me, it's been as much a spiritual journey as a physical journey. So the triathlons and the training are a physical manifestation of this journey, but it's also been a process of trying to connect with my heart, to find my purpose on earth and to express that more fully.
And do you think you were also able to finish the Ironman without vegan foods?
Yes, so all of the races that I've done have been on a 100% vegan diet, no animal products, and I actually think that eating plant-based is the secret weapon to unlocking athletic performance. I think it actually helped me be a better athlete.
Yeah, before of our interview, you had a nice small cooking show here on the book fair, and we have some things you cooked, and let's try together. I think we start with the smoothie.
Yeah. So this smoothie is a is a fuel for post-workout, and so this has cacao powder, which is an antioxidant, something called chia seeds, which are the Aztec runner food, and also some fruit, some cherries, some bananas, and also some kale, which is a green type of vegetable. So it could be spinach or kale. And so it's quite amazing. It gives you instant energy, and it allows you to recover and repair your body from inflammation after a workout. So would you like to try?
Yeah. Thank you very much. It's my first smoothie with cacao. And it's very interesting, the combination of cacao and spinach. But it's nice. It's one of your daily smoothies, or you have some to change one day is this, one day is this?
We have all kinds of smoothie recipes, plenty of smoothie recipes in the book. And also, we improvise. We have 4 children at home, so open up the fridge. I never know what we will find. So sometimes it's what we have in the fridge that makes its way into the smoothie. But it always starts with dark leafy greens like kale or spinach, and we build from there. We try to use organic only, fresh, raw vegetables and fruits, and superfoods like the hemp seeds and the chia seeds and the ground flax seeds.
So then we have here, I think it's like salad or?
This is called superfood pad thai. It's actually a rice noodle that has some raw veggies. Here we have some cucumbers and some herbs, some basil and some cilantro. And it has an apple cider vinegar, a soy sauce dressing. And we top it with some sauerkraut, which is a beautiful probiotic, very typical of Germany, but also some fresh cucumbers. And we top it with the energy superfood, which is the hemp seed. And hemp seeds are very, very high in protein and very, very healing for your body, very nurturing dish.
It's very interesting with the sauerkraut. It's like yeah, it's one of the vegetables we use really often in German kitchen. And this combination is really interesting if you see that normally sauerkraut needs in German kitchen meat and or sausages, but it's really nice in this combination also without meat. So, and what is this?
This is one of our favorite recipes. It's called chia seed pudding. And once again, it features the chia seed, which was believed to be the Aztec runner food of ancient civilization. This has in it avocado, it has dates, it has coconut oil, and chia seeds and cacao, and it's quite a healthy brain food. Our children can even eat this for breakfast before they go to school because it really activates your brain, gives you a lot of good healthy fats.
And it tastes like chocolate pudding.
Of course, it's really nice. It tastes like a combination of chocolate pudding and breakfast cereals.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just, it's more of a sauce in this. This is a cheese made from cashews. So it's a type of cheese. It's made with miso paste, cashews, and also nutritional yeast. And you see that it has a very cheese-like flavor. You can use this as a sauce. You can warm it up and put it over vegetables. It's a very tasty sauce that is very helpful in vegan eating, and you see that you're not missing the flavor of cheese.
Of course, it's really nice. You don't taste that it's without cheese or cream. It's really nice. Well, the cashews is a really good ingredient for vegan food. Like there are some vegetable in Germany. It's a special, so it's in the earth. I don't know. It's in English, and this with the filling of cashews. It's also really nice. Yeah.
And then finally, we have one of our children's favorite recipe, and this is a peanut butter cookie. It's almost raw. It's only cooked in the oven about 5 minutes, but it's made with raw, natural peanut butter, and it has some sugar, some ground flax seeds, and then it's topped with a little special piece of dark chocolate and with some sea salt. And it's quite tasty and also quite healthy.
It's really intensive in the taste of peanut butter, and for me, it's really hard to think or to believe that peanut butter in this intensive is healthy.
Well, it's free of eggs, and there's no dairy, and there's no oil. So it's a little bit closer to a natural food. It's a whole food, so it's a nut, which comes from nature, and all it is ground into butter. So in that sense, it is healthy because it's natural, but it is still a cookie. You know, we don't want to eat cookies all day, but it's a nice version of a cookie that has no gluten, it has no flour, and it has no wheat in it, and no dairy and no eggs. So it's a nice alternative.
Of course, it's really nice as an alternative to normal, to classic cookies. Let's talk about your children and your family, and special about children and vegan food. We have often the discussion between medicines and parents who try to cook only vegan. And the medicine said, okay, no, it's not good. Children need meat for their physis and to grow up. What's your opinion about this?
I think that there are a lot of myths around nutrition and a lot of misunderstanding. I think that it is outdated information to say that children eating a vegan diet is somehow dangerous. I think that that is not true. We have 4 children. They're all 100% vegan, plant-based. They're all vibrant and healthy and doing fine. So I actually challenge any doctor to actually explain to me what it is that they're missing by eating this. They're getting all their nutrients. We have all their blood work done. Everything is fine. They're getting plenty of protein, micronutrients, phytonutrients, etc. And I would say that they're actually in the balance much healthier than the average child.
I tried also to sometimes, I think second time now I tried to live vegan. And it's really hard for me because I live in living communities and with people who like very much meat, and I normally at least then after the 3rd week I'm not able to hold on, and I say, okay, give me some sausage, please. And what's about your children met in the school, children who get normal nutrition, normal with meat and with ham and bacon on the bread and in the bacon. Do your children miss some meat, some ham, or it's no discussion about it?
Well, no, there really isn't. I mean, I put a lot of focus in the kitchen, and I think it's a priority to make and prepare healthy food for your family. I think primarily we stay away from processed foods, so packaged foods or foods that have been treated in any way. So we try to just sort of return to nature, and we're eating closer to nature, the same grass, the same plants that animals like an elephant eats or a rhinoceros eats, or these other very powerful herbivores. So our children are not accustomed to meat, and they don't like the idea of eating an animal. It doesn't feel good to them. They are very in touch with compassion, and also a lot of the industrialized meat, the way that we're treating their animals now is not a very good thing, and they're aware of this. So they're not really missing meat tastes. Instead, they're really enjoying revived health and energy and happy feelings from being in touch with nature and eating good, pure, fresh foods that are close to their natural state.
It sounds about a little piece of happiness in a world with big problems about packaged food and ready-to-eat food, and I think also it's very important to make things fresh. And what's your last opinion, your last word you want to give to our to the people who watch us? Do you have some you want to give them on the way?
Yes, thank you. I think right now the Western developed world is experiencing a health crisis that we haven't seen in the history of humanity. The rates of diabetes, obesity, and heart disease are through the roof. It's actually unimaginable, and at the same time, we are destroying the planet. And the number one culprit when it comes to almost every single environmental man-made ill on the planet always boils down to animal agriculture. So by eating plant-based, you can not only revive your health and ensure that you do not become one of these health statistics and succumb to a lifestyle disease, but you can also significantly reduce your carbon footprint and live more sustainably and more compassionately. When you understand that you can have vibrant health and it doesn't have to cost an animal's life, or it doesn't have to unnecessarily waste the resources of the planet, that's a very good feeling to have. And it's a feeling that we feel and we just want to share with everybody. And this is a lifestyle that's accessible. It doesn't have to be expensive or complicated or time-consuming. It's a beautiful way to live.
Yes, thank you very much.
Wir haben auch in diesem Jahr wieder viele vorgestellte Bücher in einer Verlosung. Wer bei der Verlosung zu diesem Buch teilnehmen möchte, schreibt einfach eine Mail mit dem Betreff Veganes Kochen an buchmesse2015@sfdonline.de. Teilnehmen dürfen alle Zuschauer des Stadtfernsehens Dreieich und von Tele Zentralschweiz.